Hey guys, what is up? Sup? We're here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and this is a guide to your site on Fire Fist, and I'm filming this on the 18th of February, so I'm going to probably upload it a week or so from now, because I want to not flood the channel with guides to your site, so, obviously. But, a lot of you have been writing in, Fire Fist, you're giving me issues, yeah, because they're pretty much the top deck right now. So how do we take them out? This give you everything you need to know for your side deck. Cheap options, expensive options, just all across the board so you can get a general matchup how to take them out. And you'll actually see a Fire Fist deck, so that way you can put two and two together and be like, okay, that's how it works. So we're going to start with Full House. You can select 2 face-up spell and trap cards, except this one, and 3 set and spell trap cards, and destroy the selected. It doesn't matter where they are on the board. That's the good part of this. Say if you have Fiendish Chain, your opponent has a Tenki and 3 sets. You can target the Tenki, your Fiendish Chain, and then 3 of their sets and blow everything halfway to hell. This card is amazing. Props to Snake Wings Tyson for bringing this up. Is definitely one that makes the matchup easier, because in most cases situations they will have it, and it is a cheap option, as you can find these for about $2. I believe on eBay and Troll and Toad and Cedra, most websites that you go to will sell it for you for $2. But if you want something even cheaper and more sacky, I give you the trap version of Heavy Storm. Just be forewarned that this will be terrible once we get to artifacts being released. But this is amazing against Fire Fist. I wouldn't main deck it only because of artifacts are a thing, especially if you're on Dead Pro. But this card is amazing to side against Fire Fist. It just basically says no back row, no traps, get out of here, go home. No Tenki, no Tensu, none of that. But the only big problem I see with this is that they have to attack, with it. So there are better options, but this is a good option. So if it's their back row getting your way, this card's your best friend. Also, Royal Decree gets a mention that I obviously don't have here, but it's a preference mention. I still believe this is the best card. Pardon me. This is the best card to use against them. Is overworked because 90% of the monsters that come out will all have higher attacks. You can just easily stop them, blow them up, and then with no monsters, you could just get rid of the trap cards and just be done. Like use a Full House, or whatever, and just be done. Get them out of your way and just go poop all over them. So overworked is definitely one of the best side options to go against Fire Fist. Skill Drain is one that a lot of people don't mention, but Wolfbark, Tiger King, all these cards, well, Wolfbark sets up, Tiger King negates, Bear gets more tanky, Gorilla pops back row. Skill Drain stops all that, so it gives you clear-cut advantage to say no effects. I mean, they can still obviously play around it because of all the power cards, but combine this with something like Forbidden Lance and it's hilarious. This is a great option. I wouldn't definitely put it in, but again, if you're running a deck that can handle Skill Drain, it's a good option. There's also Forbidden Lance. I know a lot of people who play Blue Eyes. We're talking about it. Forbidden Lance is your best friend against them. Like, you don't have to use Maiden's Effect right away. You could just sit there, wait for Brightstar, and use Lance on the Bear or the Gorilla, and they're not going to get that power boost. It's all about timing and knowing when to play the cards. I can give you every side under the sun, but you got to know when to do it. So Forbidden Lance is definitely a great option to use against them. Obviously, they're going to lose 800 attack, but they're going to lose every other power boost on the field that they normally would get. I still think Overworked is better, but it's an option. Then there's a mistake because stops the Tenki, it stops Bears, I'm going to set one on the board kind of thing. I think it does, I'm not fully sure. Because it puts it on the board, so I'm not fully sure on that, don't quote me. But, yeah, it stops a lot of stuff against the deck, so they can't really set up with the 3 Tenkis. But honestly, I think this one's better left for Boojins, because Boojins get more of a clear-cut advantage with that. This one, everyone underestimates. Dimensional Prison. I cannot get this enough. You just get rid of Tiger King. They can't loop the Tiger King. And if they don't have no monsters, they can't really do much against you except for their trap cards, and you're going to be able to play through that. That's the point. Dimensional Prison is your best friend trap-wise to use against them. Mirror Force also works pretty nicely. Mirror Force, Torrential, D-Prison, Compulse, those four work great. Bottomless also, and I'm kind of sad that it's limited at this point because it would just poop all over the deck. But D-Prison definitely. Just watch out for their Forbidden Lances. I'm pretty sure that most of them will run it, or if they MST you, it's not chainable. But it's a great card to have in your main deck, not just your side. And finally, this one comes from Ancient Prophecy, is Fairy Wind. Destroy all other face-up spells and traps on the field. Both players take damage equal to the number of cards destroyed by X300. So, maximum 1500. So not only do you get to put in damage, you'll take some too, but not only do you get to put in damage, but you get to blow up their back row, the continuous stuff, the Phoenix Chains, the Tensus, the Tenkis, the Fire Formation Trap, I forgot the full name of it. You get to poop on all that. This and Full House and Catastrophe and Overwork, they're probably my favorite on this list right now, in Deep Prison. But these are all great side options. If you have a request for a guide to your side, please leave it down below, and I will get to it. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe for more. Peace.